Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Julie. I'm Scrap and Happy. Today is day 8 in the 12 Days of Christmas put on by Linda Israel in the Friendly Junk Journal people. Today is Library Pocket Day, stuffed library pockets. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. This is an actual library pocket from a real library. It's got stick on the back. I love to use these. I put them on the inside covers, outside covers, on pages. I like them. They're a good size. They hold things. It looks cute. You can decorate, put paper, you can put ephemera, whatever. Sometimes though you need a little bit bigger one, because this, if you've got a 8.5 by 5.5 journal going, this doesn't take up much of the page. You might want something bigger, or you might need something bigger because your card or whatever you're going to tuck in here is bigger. So they're really, really simple to make. You just cut a piece of cardstock. I got an 8.5 by 11, and as you can see, this is it. This one is like 4.5 inches wide. Yeah, 4.5. And that makes this one 4. Yeah. You can do whatever you want, because that's the thing with junk journals, whatever you want. But if you look at an authentic library card pocket, there's not a big lip here. It's folded almost up to the top. So you can make it like that. You can make it a little bigger. You can make it, a lot bigger. However you want it is what you do. Just depends on what you're putting in it, and, whatever you have to decorate it with. So I like to have a little more than the standard. So you just fold it up whatever length you want. I also like to round my corners. Because I think it looks pretty. Okay. Now, you could leave it plain. You could leave whatever color cardstock. You could even use patterned cardstock, and then you wouldn't have to do anything to it. I like to cover it or do something. So what I had done here, I had some really pretty paper. Then I just cut a piece to go here so that the top was covered, and then a big piece to go, down here. You can do it with contrasting colors, complementary patterns. It's limitless what you can do. So let me just show you real quick, because this is really simple and it's not something you need a lot of teaching for. Now I like to put it a little over. It's going over the sides. That way I can cut it straight around the actual cardstock. That way, because sometimes even though you measure it, it just doesn't line up, or it doesn't look perfect. Which I really am working on that. I'm working on the perfect thing. I know Junk journals are not supposed to be perfect. It's kind of life happening as it happens and going along as you go, and I'm really working on that. I'm just really OCD. I don't know. It's a nicer way to put it. Alright, so now my little lip is covered, and here I'm going to leave a little white border just because I think it looks pretty, but I want to go over the fold. I want it to have a little space on the back holding up the paper down. I don't want the edge right here because it could catch, or you know, I just want it a little more secure. And since I have the room and I have the paper, I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. So let me know in the comments, and I'm sure I will share them with Linda. If you've enjoyed this 12 Days of Christmas thing, I think it's really fun, and I love watching different people do the same type of thing in a different way. You know, if you get 10 people in a room, there's probably going to be 10 different ways to do the same thing. Because everybody got their own little ideas, and I love it. I love putting it all together. Alright, so there is a decorated, or not a decorated, but a covered pretty little library pocket. You can stamp on here, you can put ephemera, you could put, on this one I put something really pretty that I got in Happy Mail. In fact, I got all the stuff that I'm going to put in my pocket from Happy Mail from Trudy. And she sent some really great stuff. That's something else. I love looking at different people's things that they have, their ephemera and their odds and ends. I love, because it's a little different. So let's see, a little postcard, and I like this long and skinny because I think it's going to fit even with the glue. Sometimes your glue spreads out, you know, once you put it on and you smash it down, and that makes it hard when things are supposed to fit if your glue spreads around. Let's cut the jibber jabber. A little chocolate cherry cupcake recipe. Wish these things were dated. I am old enough that when I went to school, yeah, I'm afraid of that one. I actually used library pockets and the cards and wrote my name and used card catalogs, and yeah, that's how old I am. Oh, that's not going to fit. It's so much easier today to go to the library. Okay. And then, like I said, you can do anything you want on the front, or nothing at all. You could even put lines on it and write, you know, the date and the date, name, due kind of thing, like a library card. And, you know, whatever. Your imagination is your limit. Okay. Thank you to Linda for doing this 12 days for us. Thank you to you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.